There's someone who's smiling all the way,
the last time we were here.
Yes.
Unasikia hiyo jasho ndogo naongea. Alikuwa na feel now how this is going to come.
And on Friday morning, by the way, I was watching this live.
Oh, yes.
I was watching this live on Citizen Television.
We were watching it here.
That's right.
Yes.
It was when we were leaving at 10 o'clock.
We were leaving at 10.
So shortly after 10 o'clock, the announcement at the High Court or Court of Appeal.
The highest court in land.
That the Embakasi East seat.
It's Ongele.
The MP had retained.
It's Babu
Owino.
Ongele. Chuartibe. Chumbimone. Sema Chumbimone.
Chumbimona.
Chumbimone.
Chumbimona.
Okay, Chumbinyiri.
Chumbinyiri.
Basapo.
Babu Owino still.
The women salt.
Chumbi
Nyiri.
So like my other is good name.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Congratulations, Babu.
Thank you.
Mweshimiwa, once again.
Thank you.
Tell me something. In the courtroom, minutes before, you were very nervous.
Of course, it's a normal process to anybody, but I wasn't scared because I knew that by the end of the day, justice will be served.
You knew?
I knew that the people who had cooked my goose, it was time for them to eat the same goose.
You who had cooked
my goose
had to
eat your goose.
But the person who really took the fire off your goose is the president. Everybody.
You have to admit, Babu. You have to admit the handshake. Handshake was a big
really played a big role.
Yes.
You know, Jalas, in a court of law, people go with the law more than any other thing, because the process that thing took, it was a political process, and probably partly we needed a political solution to also solve the court process. But we all know that we went for elections on August 8th. Babu Owino won. The High Court ordered for a recount, which ought to have cured any other irregularity, because that was like another by-election. Recount and scrutiny of the ballot papers. That means that there was another by-election. So Babu Owino won election in less than 1 year. We've won elections 3 times. On August 8th, at the recount process, and on Friday. Yes. Wow. But I also must thank the president for being the bigger person. We came together. The country has to be one, and we have to move forward and serve Kenyan citizens.
Speaking of which, Babu, when the president made his State of the Nation address in Parliament a couple of months ago,
yes,
and everybody stood up at one point and they were shaking hands, you chose to get up from your seat and go all the way to the president and shake his hand.
Yes. You know, Jeff, somebody once said that Kenya is bigger than an individual.
There comes a time.
So that was the time for me to rise up, for me to go and shake hands with the president, because by the end of the day, as a member of parliament, we need the national government to serve the constituents at Embakasi's constituency.
But had you planned to do that, Babu?
The bigger plan, I had not planned, but the spirit spoke to me as at that time. My spirit just came up and I was like, let the future president go and greet the current president.
Say that again?
The future president had to go and greet the current president.
Okay.
Wow.
So it was a show of presidents. So there was no problem when a president greets the other president.
Yes. Babu is really determined here. It's not the first time he said this. It's not the first time he said this.
The whole. I don't know if it has changed how we are planning to have this.
We?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. We. Anytime I talk about we, I'll let you know.
Okay.
It's a big team. So now we are the MP of Embakasi
East.
We are coming in as the county government Nairobi in 2022.
Yes. Which is governor.
Yes.
Governor. That's what Babu is running. You understand?
Yes.
Then we coming in for presidents in 2027.
So you plan to do only one term as governor?
One term as governor.
But 22 you are on the ballot?
22 I will be the governor, not just being on the ballot. The Guna was on the ballot.
The difference, eh?
Yes.
Meguna was on the
ballot. Anybody can fly. Very few can buy the fuel.
Babu, you're determined about this, eh?
Of course.
You're not joking.
Possible. I'm not joking. You know, Jalas, you know where we came from.
Yes.
If we started from the bottom, we can't go down.
It's all the way up.
What makes you different from Sonko, let's say? And for argument's sake, Sonko was very popular before he got elected. And he got like 900,000 votes. So obviously.
I think Sonko is one of the people who got the most votes as
Countrywide.
an individual.
Babu, what makes you different?
I think we need to respect the fact that Sonko is still serving as a governor of Nairobi, and we need to give him time because Nairobians knew why they chose him, and leaders are chosen by God. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Personally, as Babu Owino, I would like to give Sonko time to serve. Then he will be judged after 5 years, whether he's performed well or is not performed, or by that time he shall have not performed well. But either way, Babu Owino, you know the intellectual capacity that Babu Owino has, the intellectual muscles. I don't fear reasoning, and I'm an organized person. So I will organize and reorganize Nairobi.
You?
Babu Owino.
Okay.
His Tibibness.
What have you done for people of Embakasi East that will propel them, that will make them say, hey, you know what? This guy deserves the next step. He deserves the springboard to the governance.
Despite the back and forth in the courts and everything. Yes. People of Embakasi feel...
Jalas and Comrade Jeff, we've been along the corridors of justice for a long time. Babu Owino from the police station to the corridors of the court. From there, he's swallowing tear gas. From there, back to court again. Several cases, several arrests. But it did not stop me from working for the people of Embakasi's constituency. The first thing that I did was to facilitate and speed up the construction of roads. There are more than 8 roads that have been constructed at the moment in Embakasi's constituency. There is in Utawala, there is the ring road that's being constructed. The other day, Babu Owino, together with the MCA, contributed $1 million because we went to Kura to facilitate construction of that road. And as a matter of urgency, it was not only urgent but very important that road had to be done. So we had to contribute myself together with the MCA to do that road. Now there are 2 roads which are being done currently in Utawala ward. There is Hurlingham Road in Mihango Road, which has been done. There is the road New Donham Road in Upper Savannah ward. There is the road that moving the same Upper Savannah ward. It's moving from Oilcom, from Vumilia, slum called Vumilia, to Kamola, another slum. And when we go to Embakasi ward, there's a road between Gate B to Kwandege, moving all the way from Kwandege to the side of the riverbank. It's being done. It's been done. There's further Tel Aviv, which has been done. So, and there are many other roads that I have in plan that are going to be done. I issued bursaries to the students of Embakasi's constituency. Bursary is worth 25 million. For the first time, bursary was issued not based on tribal grounds, not based on the size of your head, not based on the size of your brains. Every student that was needy received bursary in Embakasi's constituency. When I got in, I promised my people that they will get title deeds. And you saw the other day the president coming to
your constituency,
to my constituency, to issue title deeds to more than 10,000 families, and they've been issued. Okay, and I have many more plans that I'm going to work on in Embakasi's constituency. Schools are going to be renovated, secondary schools are going to be built, water is going to be provided, employment opportunities will be provided to the youth. Right now, this week, I'm working per ward. There will be 50 members of Embakasi per ward. That's a total of 250 Embakasi constituents that are going to receive vocational training, matter skills. Those who want to be carpenters will be carpenters. Those who want to be tailors will be tailors. Electricians.
Who's paying for that?
The constituency.
CDF or?
CDF. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Raul Kevin, Mr. 254 says, that's my 2022 governor talking, my friend. Keep on pressing hard. By the way, if anyone's listening to us from Embakasi East, call or let us know at Koinange Jeff.
Yeah,
at hot_96 Kenya with the hashtag
Jeff Angelas on Hot 96.
Let us know if you're a member of parliament who's been in and out of court for the last 9 months. Let us know if he's been working. Is he the right guy? Do you want him to be your next governor?
Or he's just been perambulating. Or all these things Babu is saying pia ni kelele za vuvuzela tu.
Hapana. Watu watakuelezea hapa sasa.
Jogu Kinyanjui says that Tel Aviv road was pathetic. Now it is super great.
Yes.
Where is Tel Aviv? I thought that was in Israel.
Yes, it's in Israel, Embakasi.
We have Israel in Embakasi's constituency.
Kuna Jerusalem huko pia?
Ni Tel Aviv.
Okay.
Na Kisumu ndogo.
Samuel N. Minor says, my MP, Babu Owino, is very determined. Keep up, Moheshimiwa.
Thank you so much, Minor. That is Kinyanjui and Minor all sending their congratulatory messages there. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Raul. Have you seen Raul, Kevin?
Yeah, 254.
Anasema that's my governor 2022. Keep on pressing. I think you'd read that.
Is it tough work, Babu? I mean, obviously, it's not easy being a member of parliament, but in somewhere like Embakasi East, is it an uphill climb?
I think, you see, 2013, there was a member of parliament who was elected in Embakasi East constituency, and Embakasi East was ranked number last in performance contract. So actually, it is a duty, it is my inherent and inalienable responsibility to deliver to the constituents of Embakasi East. And I will do it. I will not complain. I will do it. I will hold the bulls by the horns, and I will deliver.
Brian Amolo, Babu Owino, deeply determined and always inspiring. You are headed for the greatest, especially when incoming Langata MP shall team up with you. Oh, this is the we you were talking about earlier.
Now you know. Now you're going.
Wow.
Be very hard.
To what?
Clint Yagona anasema Babu Owino akutu sawa. At least amechange siku hizi. Hata napenda vile anavaa.
Yaani kitambo nilikuwa navaa nini?
Kitambo nilikuwa navaa magunia. Honorable Storm anasema TB Mbabu, my role model 2022 governor in Nairobi, na kuna kubembeleza mtu.
Kialala.
J. Wambugu Masharia anasema True Tel Aviv Road was bad, na saiko hapo modern, sahi kuna hata modern kiosks there.